The anthropologist Margaret Mead wrote that in every known human society, we have relied on the learned, nurturing behavior of men. And this behavior, being learned, can be fragile and can disappear quite quickly. I think that's exactly right. I think there's something about the learned, nurturing behavior of men. I think we've always had to find ways to help socialize and integrate men into our community and kind of family life in very different ways at different times. We've had to adjust and update our view about the role of men depending on the conditions of the society at the time. And I don't think we're any different to that. We've got to update our model of manhood, masculinity, whatever language you prefer, for this new and much better world of gender equality. But we've also got to make sure that we continue to send the message to men: we need you. We need you. So we, the tribe, not just anyone needs you, and we need, not it would be nice to have you, we like you, but need, and not just anybody, but you. So this is not the community would like some people to show up. This is we need you. And it's a very specific call to men, as fathers, as community members. And again, we can have a long argument about why that is. But it seems pretty clear now that unless we can find a way to send a message to men that we need you, that they are much less likely to show up. We see that in the figures around volunteering. I just signed up myself for Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And there is a much longer waiting list for boys in Big Brothers and Big Sisters than there is for girls, because about 3/4 of the volunteers are women. But they try and match. They just don't have enough male volunteers. You see in the 20s and 30s in particular, this huge gender gap in volunteering. You're seeing just not enough men showing up in these civic institutions in a way that they did in the past. And that's a huge problem for those institutions. Like you can't run co-ed youth organizations unless you have at least some males, unless you have some men. We need men. But it's also, I've really come to believe, it's a problem for men too. So we have this weird situation where we have this huge lack of men volunteering, coaching, being a mentor, for example, on the one side. And over here, we have a huge number of men who are a little bit lost and lacking a bit of purpose. And that has got to be a solvable problem. We've got to find a way to signal to those men, we still need you. We need you to come do this. We need to come do that.